You were saying that President Obama doesn't have a plan to turn the economy around, but there are signs the economy is getting better. I mean, the private sector added 209,000 jobs in March. Car sales are up 12.7%. Even the return from the TARP bank program swelled to $18 billion. So now the American people are actually making money on that. So you can't say that. Can you really say that President Obama's overall economic plan has been a dismal failure?
Well, I know how you're going to vote, Carol, but the reality is that the American people don't feel better off today than they were 3 or 4 years ago. Wait a second.
Okay.
Do you want me to answer your question, Carol, or not?
I do. Please do.
Okay, well then, if you ask a question, you ought to at least allow the guest to answer. Less regulation. I'm just trying to get you off
your talking points, but go on.
Well, you've been reading the Democratic talking points for the last 7 minutes, Carol, so I guess, I have to answer, right?
But how can you say that it's still a fiction when this truly exists in these laws? 90, spiking in 2011, 90 different anti-abortion laws coming across the state legislatures, spiking in the country after the Republicans take back state legislatures and governorships. How do you say it's a fiction?
You and I are never going to be on the same page as long as you believe that if you're pro-life, you're anti-women. And you and I are never going to be on the same page, because I happen to believe that life begins at conception, and you don't. So since you don't believe that, you're always going to believe that if someone is
this is not about what I believe or what I don't believe. This is me about asking you about questions about the Republican National Committee and your leadership.
Because I don't buy your argument. I happen to believe that you can be pro-women and pro-life. You don't. That's the problem, Thomas.